ever walked into a room and you found your child maybe reacting to their sibling? So maybe their sibling did something and they are screaming at the top of their lungs, screaming and shouting, and you're like, oh, little Johnny, we just don't talk to people like that, okay? We speak to people with respect. But somehow like flashlights of hypocrisy, are like going off, because that's exactly how you react to little Johnny. When little Johnny or little Johnny's sister or little Johnny's brother does something, that's how you react, And the thing is, with our kids, I'm trying to put this, I want to put this the correct way. I see mommy do, child do. You know what? I was trying not to do the whole monkey see, monkey do situation, because we gave birth to these tiny humans. We're not trying to call them monkeys right now. We are just not trying to call them monkeys. Hello everybody, my name is Tisalani Ndlovu and I am a mom of 5 raising 4, and raising kids is not a walk in the park. It doesn't matter if you're raising 1 child, 2 children, 3 children, 4 children, or like 15 children. Raising children is not a walk in the park, and I think we learn new things every day. Every single day we learn new things. And today, I've got notes. Today we're discussing my book number 9 for 2023, and it's called Raising Good Humans. So I don't have a physical copy because I read it from Kindle Unlimited. So that's an app. Them on the screen, because I prefer physical books. But I cannot afford to buy all the books that I want, so I will just have the picture of the cover right here. So it's Raising Good Humans, and I read it from Kindle Unlimited. It's something I just went on and explained about it, because I feel like if you are a reader and you feel like like books are expensive, because yes, books are expensive, that's an option for you. Like, you don't have to be buying books all the time. When you can't afford to go buy all the books, you can just get them on Kindle Unlimited. And so also they are a bit cheaper. So even if you want another book after you've read from your credits, you can just buy them for cheaper and read from your Kindle or your phone or your tablet, whatever it is. You can just download the app. But anyway, Raising Good Humans is a book that teaches and promotes mindful parenting. I feel like as a mom and as a parent, this is a book. Nah, man, let me say this properly. I feel like this book should be read by every parent. Like, honestly, this is me and my honest review. I feel like it should be read by every parent, because the way I was condemned and convicted throughout this book, it brought me to tears. It honestly brought me to tears as I was reading it. I don't know if it was yesterday or Sunday. Was it Sunday? I think it was Sunday. On my Sunday video, I had like a little mini chat. I had a mini chat with Joey down in the comment sections, and she was saying how she struggles with self-help books. And I felt like I never say this, and I think I once discussed it on a live, but I've never said this during like a video. But when growing up, I remember within the circles, I used to hear people advising other people, saying that, you know what, if there's a message that is being said out there, and you know you're not within your comfort zone, and you're out there, and they're saying, you know, take the good that you know, and spit out the little, I think I'm seriously paraphrasing, spit out the stone. So whatever is not good for you, in whatever you are fed, you know, spit out the poison, spit out all the stones, and eat the good food. And so that's how I approach books as well. Books that sometimes, because, you know, if you're reading a book, if you're a Christian, so whatever you believe in, if you read a book that is secular, it might also come with things that you don't believe in, you know. And for me, I discard those. And so within this book, there were a whole lot of those. Not a whole lot, actually, let me not lie. There was like a couple of things that I was like, I don't know. And it's nothing huge. I'll just say it, yoga. You know, I'm not a yoga person, you know. I'm not a yoga person, and I know there are Christians that do practice yoga, but I don't. It's not my vibes. I don't want to do the downward dog, and I'm busy praying to a God I do not know. You know what I'm saying? So, and as I'm saying, I do not understand it, and it's nothing that I want to go. I'm not bashing it. Please don't come for me. I do not understand it, and I do not want to explore it. Okay? So, yes. Anyway, so I believe that, you know, if you're gonna read this book, take what aligns with your values and your beliefs. So for me, it was just like yoga. I'm like, I don't vibes with that. There are ways in which I can calm myself down. Okay. Ooh, Kala, today I'm looking at my notes. But I won't be saying a whole lot, because I just want you to go and take the book and experience it for yourself. But again, I'll remind you the name of the book is Raising Good Humans. And you would know that I love calling my babies, your babies, everybody's babies, tiny humans. And that comes from me being a big Grey's Anatomy fan. So when it said Raising Good Humans, I was like, yes, that title speaks to me. That title really speaks to me. Oh, so the main thing about this book, right, is teaching us to be less reactive parents. It's so easy to walk in and find your kids doing something, and then you just react, and you're reacting out of anger, like a whole lot of anger. You come here with a whole lot of anger, and you just start screaming. And that's one thing for me. As I was reading through this book, I was like, you know, this is something that I practice. So if I walk in, this is something that I started doing like probably for a year now. If I walk in and something is happening with the kids and they're trying to, honey, mommy, this person did this, I walk away, because I know that when I get, especially when I'm overtired, and I've got anxiety at the time and all of that, if I walk in and someone has done something, I will overreact, and I will do things and say things, and you know. And after a few minutes now, you're now all sad and like, oh, why did I even say those things to my children? Why did I scream like that? You know, so what I usually will do is walk away and go to the bathroom and just calm down. And after I've calmed down, and then I come back and I try to solve the situation when I'm in a calm state. And so throughout this book, she gives tools on how you can become a more mindful parent. So you might like how you can be mindful of how you are parenting at the present moment. Be mindful of your emotions, because we cannot control how we feel. The feelings that you feel when you walk into a certain situations are just there. They are normal. They are just, you know, it's in a person's nature to feel the feels, you know what I'm saying? But if you are mindful of what you're feeling, you're able to react in a better way, in a way that will help your child grow into being a good human. Because what we are doing, and that's what she is trying to teach us, is to raise children that are confident, that are well balanced in their mental health. You know, we're trying to raise good humans that don't have to heal from their childhoods. And so that's what this book is all about. You know, to be honest with you, I would give this book for 4.5 stars. I honestly believe that every parent should read it. I am going to be reading it again, and this time around I'll be reading it slowly. Guys, my lips are like, they've been giving me issues. So if they look chapped, I go see them. Send Zambak. Sheesh. I'm gonna read something she said in the book. She says that we are at our worst. We are at our worst in the parenting department when we are in reactive mode. Because you just want to react to everything. Your child drops something. Yeah, why did you drop? You know, we just want to react and to every little thing. And sometimes little Johnny made a mistake, you know. Little Johnny made a mistake. And she carries on to say, losing control isn't a choice that we make. Because, you know, we sometimes lose control. But she says it's not a choice that we make, but that it's our biological system reacting automatically. Just as I was saying before, it's our biological system that's how, you know. So that's why we need to be mindful. Like, we need to get to a point where you know that, hi man, I might scream, I might do something, and then you take time to calm down, you know. So she said that we need to be intentional about responding differently, because your natural instinct is to scream, you know. So you need to be intentional about not screaming. This is not to say that you must let your tiny humans do whatever they want, but you need to be intentional about how we respond to whatever situation it is. So yeah, that's book number 9. That's book number 9 for the Raising Good Humans. It is a great book. I recommend it. I highly recommend it to every parent, to every auntie that has kids around them. If you are raising kids, and I would recommend this book 100%. I hope I didn't leave out things that I actually wanted to share with you guys. But just get the book and read it. You are going to love it. You know, that one thing that she also said in the book, that, you know, I feel like sometimes as parents, when kids are doing things, you feel like they're doing it to you, you know, like, oh, my kids hate me. Why would they do this to me? Why are they doing this to me? You know, they're driving me bonkers, you know. Like, why? They're not doing it to you. They're actually just figuring themselves out, you know. Like, I'll give an example, because I have a 2-year-old. 2-year-olds are still trying to, like, they're not extremely verbal, and I know my 2-year-old speaks and all of that, but there are certain feelings that he still doesn't know how to express, and so sometimes he expresses them I'm sorry, he expresses them by maybe trying to throw hands, throwing other things, and hurting people, because those are his cues, you know. Those are his cues. And so we need to understand that tiny humans are trying to figure themselves out, and we need to help them, you know, help them figure themselves out, help them verbalize, or, you know, what they are feeling, you know, because they're not in a place where they can do that themselves. Anyway, thank you so much for joining me today. That's all. I just wanted to share this great book with everyone, Raising Good Humans, because that's what we're trying to do. We're trying to raise good, well balanced humans that will go out in the world and not be trying to heal from anything. I saw something, it just dropped into my head right now. I saw this other TikTok, this young lady, she like had a septum ring. Is that what they call them? Septum ring. and she was just talking about her childhood and how she grew up, and I'm like, oh my gosh, and she was saying she's a good child, she doesn't drink alcohol, she doesn't do anything, and just like any other child, she did back chat maybe here and there. And please don't tell me, mommy, right now, don't tell me you didn't back chat in your day, don't tell, it doesn't make you a bad person because you back chatted, but as I was listening to her and everything else, I actually had tears in my eyes. I'm like, yo, shame. I want to try to be a better mom, and make better choices in the way I do things. Oh, I'm just remembering things as I go, and I actually need to bring this video to, like, I need to stop. But the author also said something about how we need to let the kids know. So we need to have boundaries, but we need to tell the kids, if you are sad at the moment and you need time alone, you need to tell your child that, hey, little Johnny, I am feeling sad for now, and I would like to sit by myself for a little bit and just sort myself out. So if it's okay, can you go and sit over there in a corner and play with your car? And so little Johnny is like, okay, I'll take my car and go sit in the corner. I know my little Johnny wouldn't do that. Little Johnny would make my body the trail, the road for his car. But I think with older kids, you can tell them that, what, right now, I would like to chat with you, and we'll chat after an hour. Just for now, I need time to, because the thing is, you can just say, go away, please go out, just go out. And the more you keep telling the child to go out, you're not explaining to them how you're feeling and why you need time. You're just telling them, no, go. Eventually, they'll leave you alone. And you will wonder, why don't I have a good relationship with my children? But you've been telling them to go away, go out. To be honest with you, throughout this entire book, I was like, yo, I'm doing this wrong, and one day I'll wake up and regret, And so, yes, right now I'm super tired, but I just want to get to a point where I sit down and just kind of look at all of the things that I feel like I've been doing and they're actually hurting my kids, and try and rectify them. And one other thing that she said, I need to go. One other thing that she said was that you're gonna make mistakes, you're gonna find yourself falling back, but if you're intentional, if you are mindful, because this is all about mindful parenting. If you're mindful, you now see that I shouldn't have, and so next time you will make better choices. Anyway, thank you so much. Go out and get what is the name of the book? Go out and buy Raising Good Humans. And if you're a book lover and you feel like, just like me, I cannot be buying books all the time, try Kindle Unlimited. You can get it on whatever device you have. As long as you can get an app, you can get that app, get the subscription, and then you can read as much as you can for under that subscription. Anyway, thank you so much. I love you all, and bye bye.